Hello everyone, today we are going to crochet the Victorian Lattice Square. For this project you'll need your yarn of choice and a corresponding hook. I'm using a DK or an 8-ply, so I'm using a 4mm hook. You'll need your scissors and darning needle as well. I'm using US terminology for this project, and I also start my work with double magic rings. So yarn end in your left hand, wrap your yarn twice around 2 fingers. Pull up a loop from the center, yarn over and chain 1. Now we're going to do for round number 1, 12 double crochets with a chain 1 in between. So you can begin with a chain 3 to count as your double crochet, or you can do stacked single crochets like I do. I pop my hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Then take my hook down through the center of that single crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we'll chain 1. Now we do normal double crochets. So yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, chaining 1. Doing another double crochet and chain 1. That's 4 double crochets, chain 1. Continue on, I'll see you at the end. Just count your work to make sure it's right. So that's 11. That's my 12th double crochet and a chain 1. Now we need to take your hook off your work. Grab your yarn end and gently pull that in. The loop that has cinched in, grab hold of that one and pull the other loop in. Now with your yarn end pulling gently, both loops have cinched in. Popping your work back on your hook. Now we're going to do a slip stitch into the top of that first stitch that we made. Yarn over, pull through, pull the left loop through the right loop. Now we're going to do a slip stitch into the next chain 1 space. So pop your hook in, pull up a loop, pull the left through the right. Round number 2 is going to be 2 double crochets together with 2 chains in between. Again, you can start with your chain 3 if you prefer. If not, you can do your stacked single crochets like I do. That's 1 single crochet and 2. Now another double crochet into this same space. Now we'll chain 2. From now on, we do things a little differently. So yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 and hold your work there. Don't finish off the double crochet. Yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Now yarn over and pull through all 3 stitches on your hook. Chain 2. Let's go again. We're going to do these little clusters all the way around. Yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 and hold. Yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through all 3 stitches, chaining 2. Another double crochet cluster. Yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through all 3 stitches, chaining 2. Head off and I'll meet you back towards the end. I've just counted my clusters and I've got 12, so I need to chain 2. Then we're going to do a slip stitch into the top of that first cluster that we made. Okay, pull the left loop through the right one that is on your hook. And now we need to slip stitch into the next chain 2 space. Hook in, yarn over, pull the left loop through the right loop. So what we have to do now for round number 3 is chain 7 for the corner space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. skipping over this cluster and do a single crochet into the next chain space. Now we have to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Skipping this cluster, single crochet into that next chain space. Another set of 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. Skip the cluster and do a single crochet. Now we're doing 7 for the next corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Skip the cluster, single crochet. Now we do 2 lots of 3 chains. So 1, 2 and 3, single crochet, 1, 2 and 3, single crochet. 7 chains for the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Skip the cluster, single crochet, chaining 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet, chaining 3, single crochet, chain 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Skip the cluster, single crochet, chaining 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet and chaining 3. Now we just have to do a slip stitch into that first little stitch we made of the round, popping your hook in, pulling a loop through, pull the left loop through the right, and that's round number 3 done. Now for round number 4, we're going to work in the corner space with 5 double crochet, chain 3, 5 double crochet. So you can slip stitch into this corner space and start with chain 3 if you prefer. Otherwise you can do a stacked single crochet like I do. So we need to chain 1, pop our hook in, pull up a loop and make a single crochet, hook down the center of that single crochet and pop another single crochet on the top. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, chaining 3, 5 more double crochets. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now we're just going to do a single crochet into this first chain space here, chaining 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now another single crochet into the next chain space. Now we continue on with 5 double crochets into this corner space. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, chaining 3 and 5 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Single crochet into the next chain space, chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Single crochet into the next chain space, 5 double crochets into this corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, chaining 3, doing 5 more double crochets to complete this corner. Then doing your single crochet, chain 4, single crochet and finishing off the last corner. I'll meet you back at the end. To finish off round number 4, we're just going to slip stitch into the top of that first stitch that we made. Hook in, yarn over, pull a loop through, pull the left loop through the right loop. Now we're going to slip stitch into the next double crochet, yarn over, pull through, pull the left through the right. And you can start here with your chain 3, or you can start here with your stacked single crochet. That's 1 double crochet. Now we're going to do 3 more. That's 1, 2, and that's 4 double crochets in total there. Now we're going to do 2 double crochet, chain 3 for the corner, 2 more double crochet in this corner. Oops. Now 4 more double crochets. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Single crochet into this chain space below. 4 more chains. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Skipping the first double crochet below and working into the second. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4 double crochets along the side. Now in the corner space we're going to do 2 double crochets, chain 3, 2 more double crochets. That's 1 and 2. Now we're going to work 4 more double crochets. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chaining 4. Single crochet into this chain space here. Chaining 4 more. Skipping the first double crochet, working into the second. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2 more double crochets in that corner space. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. 2 more double crochets. 1 and 2. Now 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 4, single crochet, and chain 4. Now we're going to slip stitch into the top of that first stitch that we made. Hook in, pull a loop through, pull the left loop through the right loop on your hook. And this is how we're looking. I'm not changing colour in this one, I'm just going with the one colour. Okay, round number 6. We've slip stitched into the top of this first double crochet. We're going to slip stitch into the next, hook in, pull a loop through, pull the left through the right, and now we're going to slip stitch into the next one and start working our double crochets there. Okay, so we've skipped the first 2 double crochets. You can use your chain 3. I'm going to use my single crochets. So that counts as 1 double crochet, 2, 3, and 4 double crochet, 2 double crochet in this corner, chaining 3, 2 more double crochet in this corner. That's 1 and 2. Now 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You should have 2 double crochets left over. Now 4 chains, single crochet in this first space here, 4 more chains, single crochet in this next space, 4 more chains, skipping 2 double crochets, then starting a double crochet in the next stitch, times 4. That's 2, 3, and 4. 2 more double crochets in the corner space, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. 2 more double crochets in the corner space. Now head off and continue this until I meet you back towards the end. Finishing off round number 6 with a slip stitch into the top of the first stitch that we made. Now we're going to start round number 7 right where we are with either your chain 3 or your stacked single crochet that counts as a double crochet. Now we're going to just double crochet along all of these stitches. In the corner space we're going to do 2 double crochets, 3 chain, 2 more double crochets, 1 and 2. Now we need to double crochet 6 times. 4, 5 and 6. Now we're doing 2 double crochets into this next chain space. That's 1 and 2. Chain 4. A single crochet into the next chain space. Chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to do 2 double crochets into the next space. Like so. Okay, here's these extra 2 double crochets. Now we'll do double crochet 6 times. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 2 double crochet in the corner, chain 3. 2 more double crochet in the corner, that's 1 and 2. Now 6 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now 2 double crochets in this next chain space, 1 and 2. Chain 4. Single crochet into this next chain space, chaining 4. Double crochet into the next chain space, 1 and a second one. Now we're going to double crochet along the 6 double crochets below. 4, 5 and 6. 2 double crochet in the corner, 1 and 2. Chaining 3. 1, 2, 3, 2 more double crochet. Now double crochet 6 times into the top of the double crochets below. 5 and 6. Now we're going to do 2 more double crochets in that next chain space. Chain 4. A single crochet in the next space, chaining 4. Now it's 2 more double crochets, 1 and 2. I'm going to leave you here for you to continue on, do your double crochets to the corner, double crochet times 2, chain 3, double crochet times 2, double crochets, 2 extra double crochets in this space, chain 4, single crochet, chain 4, 2 more double crochets. I'll see you at the end. Now to finish off round 7, we're going to do a slip stitch into that very first stitch that we made. Like so. Now I'm going to show you this because it's a lot easier to see. Having done it in the cotton and the stitch definition is lovely. We are up to this round here, so we've got 1 more round of the pattern, and then I just did half double crochets around this square. You can do double crochets or just single crochets, whatever you may like, but we have 1 more round to go. Round number 8 is our last official round for this square. So we're going to start right where we are with double crochets, either using your chain 3 or your stacked single crochets. Pop your hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. I've got my hook down the center of that single crochet and I've added another one on the top. Now we're going to double crochet all the way to the end. This one's a fairly easy round actually. There's just lots of double crochets. Alright, 2 double crochet in the corner. Chaining 3. 2 more double crochets in the corner. Now double crochet on top of every single double crochet we have here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now what we do is 2 double crochets in this chain space. 1 and 2. Now we go straight over to the next chain space and do 2 more double crochets there. That's 1 and 2. Now we work into the next 10 double crochets. I'm just going to pull that chain across a little, that's better, to bring those 2 double crochets closer to here. Now you'll be heading off and doing 10 more double crochets. I've done my 10 double crochets. I'm doing 2 in the corner, 1 and 2, chaining 3, 2 more double crochets in the corner, and now I'm going to leave you to do 10 double crochets, 2 double crochets in that chain space, skip the single crochet, 2 double crochets in the next chain space, 10 double crochets, and then our normal corner, 2 double crochet, 3 chain, 2 double crochet. So continue that around and I'll meet you back here at the end. And here we are at the end of round 8. We need to do a slip stitch into the top of the first stitch that we made. Pull that loop through, pull the left one through the right. And now I'm going to whiz around and just do a round of single crochet. You don't have to do this, of course. So chain 1, pop your hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, that's your first single crochet. And then just work your way around, doing a single crochet into the top of all these double crochets. And I'll show you what we'll do in the corner. I'm going to do 2 single crochet, chain 1 and 2 single crochet because there's enough space. Now single crochet into the top of each double crochet. Let me show you how it's looking. Yep, that'll neaten it off just nicely. Rightio, I'll see you at the end. I've finished my single crochet round. Now all we have to do is do an invisible finish and darn our yarn ends in. And there we have our very elegant Victorian lattice square. I will see you all again really soon. Bye for now.